everyone, this is Ilina and welcome to another LDRS creative card video. In this video, we'll show you how to make Snowglobe window card using the Snow Dear to Me stamp set and the coordinating dies. Also, I will use one of the sparkly acetate sheets that I showed you how to make several weeks ago. I'll post a link in the description of this video to go back to that video to see that technique. So I'll use the snow globe. You can use the snow globe two ways. One, to make a window or shake a card, and the other one's like a solid image without window in the middle. So I've already stamped and die cut the snow globe. I used the with the inside die to cut out that window and two of the deer. And I used the Raven hybrid ink to stamp the images. Also stamped the tree with Kiss Me and Olive Branch, and I already die cut them. I will use two of the trees, one of the Olive Branch and one of the Kiss Me. I'll use the smaller one from the Kiss Me and the taller one from Olive Branch. So I'm arranging now the elements, my images, to see how it will look. So again, this is the Kiss Me ink pad and the Olive Branch. I'll put those aside. So now we have the images. Now let's create that window. I'll use just the outline die from the snow globe without the middle. And I have a piece of white cardstock that measures 4 by 5 1/4. And I will die cut a window in the middle. So by magic of YouTube, I've already cut, and I can save the snow globe die cut for future use. So here I'm just looking at my sparkly acetate sheet to see which side or which part of it I would like to use. So I decided to go with the upper left corner, and I'm just cutting. It doesn't need to be perfectly cut or straight because it will be sandwiched between two pieces of cardstock, and also we'll use some foam tape. So I think that looks good. I'm using some double-sided strong adhesive tape and positioning. Since I won't be making shaker card, I just need to make sure that that's nice and nicely adhered. It doesn't need to go around the edges since there won't be any sequins inside. The sequins already sandwiched in that laminate sheet. So I'm just removing the backing of the adhesive, and I'll adhere that acetate or laminate piece of plastic. I'm just checking how it will look. I think that looks pretty good. And what I'm doing now is I'm adding some foam tape. We'll start assembling the card, the window piece. But first I'm adding some of the foam tape again because I'm not making a shaker card. I'm not applying that foam tape very close to that die cut edge on my window. So now I'm picking up another piece of cardstock that's light blue. That will be our background, and I'll add two of the trees in the back. I'm positioning them to see where I want them to be. So I think that looks good. I may move it a little bit to the right. And then I'm adding the little deer to see the overall picture. I'm going to go with foam adhesive again. I'm using thin foam squares now. I'm adhering the trees. Once I have adhered the trees, because I knew where they wanted to be before I cut the cardstock. So now I'll just cut the cardstock down to 4 by 5 1/4. And I will adhere it on the back of our window piece of cardstock. So I think that looks good there. Again, I'm checking with the die cut, with the snow globe die cut, to make sure that it's good. I'll remove the backing of the tape and adhere it on top. So we have that piece ready now. Now we can move to coloring our snow globe on the deer. I'm using alcohol-based markers. You can use any coloring medium of your choice. The Raven ink that I stamp the images is waterproof and alcohol marker friendly. So you can use either or medium, or even you can use colored pencils. So I've sped up the coloring process so you're not watching me color for half an hour. It's pretty basic coloring. I'm using 3 colors to blend each of the images. For the reindeer, I'll use 4, but I'm just doing pretty simple blending and coloring. So I'm adding the darkest brown here to the reindeer. We're moving to the lightest, the medium brown, and then the lightest brown. Just finishing those up, and I decided to add little white dots using white gel pen. So now we have colored all the images. What we'll do now, I apologize here, I'm a little bit off the camera down, but I'm positioning the snow globe in my stamp positioning tool, and I will stamp Happy Holidays using the Watermark ink. So here I forgot to use the static embossing tool, but I was lucky that none of the white embossing powder, I'm using white embossing powder, got scattered on other parts of that snow globe, so it looked just fine. I'm heat setting the embossing powder, and then I'm using sparkle pen to add some shimmer to the snow in the snow globe. Now we'll start assembling our card, or finish assembling it. I'm adding some adhesive runner on the back of the snow globe and adhering it on top of that window. I'm doing the same with the reindeer. Since I already have foam tape between the 2 layers, I decided to just use those images flat, but you can also use foam tape or foam squares. Now we're just gonna adhere that entire panel to a blue top folding note card, that same blue as our background. And with that, our card is finished. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the LDRS Creative YouTube channel for more projects, ideas, and inspiration, and also to visit our blog. Thanks for watching. Bye!